Hi, my name is Annamarie Tendler. I'm a makeup artist and also the author of The Daily Face. You can get it on Amazon or Barnes & Noble or any bookstore, Urban Outfitters. You should definitely buy it. I am going to be creating a Halloween look for you today based on Birchbox's Halloween box. I got a pair of false eyelashes, this nail polish, which is called Dark and Stormy. It's sort of a gray silver color. I am not going to show you how to put on nail polish because I assume you already know how to do that. I also got this Cynthia Rowley black eye crayon. And lastly, this Coastal Scents Go palette with a ton of different eyeshadow colors in it. And when I first saw this, I knew that I wanted to do a 1920s Parisian nightclub dancer. Think Moulin Rouge. So that is what I'm going to do for you today. And the main colors that we're going to be using in the Go palette are this gold color, this darker bronze, the dark cranberry, and then these two colors, which is sort of a dark fawn and a dark gray-green color. I'm wearing this turban as part of my costume, but I didn't want to put it on after because once all the makeup is on my face, it'll mess my makeup, it'll be a whole thing, so that's why it's on now. And then at the end, you'll get to see how it ties together the whole look. So let's get started. You are going to start by putting foundation over your entire face. This look has really dark eyes, so you actually don't need to worry that much about covering your dark circles or concealing around your eyes that much. Once you have your foundation on, you're going to cover with a layer of powder to set. Don't be afraid to use a lot of powder. These women were very powdered. Okay, now we're going to start with the eyes. And to begin, I am going to put this gold shade over my entire lid. Not all the way up to the brow bone, but around the crease. Once you have your gold totally on your lid, blended into the crease, I'm going to go in with a slightly darker color, sort of a dark bronze. This you're going to blend into the crease and also into the inner corner of the eye up by the eyebrow. Next, you're going to go over pretty much that same area with an even darker color, and this is sort of a dark cranberry color. Now I'm going to use a little bit of this gray-brown color just in the inner corners by the brow. Okay, your top lid is pretty much done. I'm gonna go in now with a darker gray-green color in the lower outer portion of the eye. I'm adding some of that same gray fawn color back into it. Now I'm going to accent this with purple. Okay, right now this all looks kind of like a scary mess. So we're going to tie it in with some black eyeliner. You want to have lined the top lid, the bottom lid, and the inner rims of both the top and bottom lid. And now you're going to move on to the eyelashes. Now that your eyelashes are on, you'll notice that the look is really starting to come together. Eyelashes always help. Now I'm going to put on my blush, and in the 20s women wore crazy colored blush, so I'm using matte pink swoon. It's not a color I would ever use in my normal life. And you want to put the blush all the way up to your bottom shadow so it blends in. And you can always go back and bring more eyeshadow into it afterwards. Just gonna blend a little more purple into it. Don't get too caught up in making this perfect. Remember, you're supposed to have been dancing all night long, so if your makeup looks like it's running a little bit, that's okay. Now onto the eyebrows. Women in the 20s had really thin eyebrows, so I'm gonna use a mascara wand and some hairspray and try and make my brows as small as possible. You can pinch the hair between your fingers to make all the hair go together and create a really small brow. Once you have that, take your same black eye pencil that you used on your eyes and pencil in your eyebrows. Make sure you extend your brows past their natural brow line. Women did draw in their eyebrows, so it doesn't need to look perfect. It's okay if it looks a little hand-drawn. And you'll notice I'm only lining towards the top of the eyebrows. Now you have your eyebrows on, the last step is the lips, which are gonna be super, super dark. So start with lining them. Whenever I do a dark color, I always line them. It keeps them from bleeding and just helps you keep the line of your mouth. When you're doing this, don't outline your entire mouth. Women in the 20s drew their mouths really small, so you sort of want to cut the corners off of your natural lip. Once your lips are lined, go in with your lipstick. I am using NARS lipstick in the shade is Live. Once your lipstick is done, go back in with your lip liner and clean up the edges. Okay, now that your lipstick is done, it's time to go back and add any other flourishes or clean everything up. If you want to make your eyes stand out more or add a little bit more shadow, I think I'm going to add a little bit more in the inner corners of my eyes, just to make it a little darker. Maybe add a little bit more purple. All right, I'm done. There you have it, a 1920s Parisian nightclub dancer, and if you've been following along, I think that you are definitely ready for the Moulin Rouge. I would love to know what you're gonna be for Halloween. Thanks for watching.